I'm 3'6", and I was born without arms and legs. I want to share my story with families that have children born like me. Putting a smile on someone's face, can't even explain the feeling. It's just amazing.
Being different is
Awesome.
My name is Ryan. I'm 40 years old. I'm a husband, father, and I was born with a disability called congenital limb deficiency that made me born without arms and legs. I have arms and legs, but they're much shorter. This is for my cooking show. Yes. Cooking with no hands. The kind of questions I get are like, how do you drive? How do you eat? How do you have children? Everybody's like, oh, doesn't that bother you? Isn't that annoying? The hardest thing about living with no arms and legs is that people see me without arms and legs. I don't want you to look at me as someone with no arms and legs. I want you to look at me as my friend, my colleague, or some really cool guy that has a sweet sneaker collection. When I was first born, the doctors took me away from my parents, and my mom asked the doctors, like, where's my son at? And they said, there's been a problem. They said, well, your son was born without arms and legs, and before we give him to you, we want you to know that it's okay if you don't want to keep him. And my mom said, what are you talking about? That's my son. Bring me my son now. They said that Ryan will never have a regular job. He'll never be able to drive a car. He'll never be able to have a family. So when somebody tells me I can't do something, that's just that fire, that fuel to make sure I can do it.
When I first met Ryan, I didn't see him as being different. We just connected. We just kind of hit it off right away, and that was it.
My kids are my life. Like everything I do for them.
How he moves through life and the way that he was born is so natural for us. We just see him as our dad.
He really changes your outlook on life.
A few years ago, I was at work and someone ran up to me and they said, hey, my cousin's wife is having a baby and they just found out that she's going to be born without arms. Would you mind meeting with her and before the baby's born? And I said, of course, I would love to. Hi guys.
Gabriella. She just turned 2 in August, and she was born with no arms and shortened legs.
Nothing seems to stop her. I mean, she gets around the house as much as anybody else can. She plays with her toys that she has.
Alexa.
You like this song?
I find it.
Our youngest son, Owen, is 3.5, and he was born with congenital limb differences affecting all 4 of his limbs.
Every time Ryan's here, it lights up Owen.
Who's gonna win?
I win.
Ah, you won. I just love that I'm able to meet kids that are born like me and maybe teach them a few things that I've learned. There's a saying, failure is not an option. My saying is failure is a must. You can't learn anything in life unless you fail at it. You try and you fail. When I sit back and think about all the adversity I faced and everything that I've had to deal with, I'm definitely proud of myself.
Say bye. They love you.
Bye.